This morning I get to start off dealing with this issue. This little hole here, you can see the hole in the outer rocker skin, you can see the hole in the inner rocker, and they don't line up. And then beyond there you can see the torsion bar, which is what that hole is for. It's an access hole to adjust the torsion bar. The hole on the inside is in the right spot. The hole on the outside is not, so I got to make them work. I've got a handful of hole saws and a box full of hole saws, and my dad did a bunch of electric work for a guy who is a prototyper machinist for the company that did these. So he had boxes of these things, one after another, and as part of the payment for my dad doing the work, he gave him, I don't know, 100 or so hole saws. Maybe there's 50 in this box. I got another box of them, and so I matched up the sizes. By the way, this is day 4, so it's Tuesday. So the one that I came up with is here. It's a 3 1/4, and this is for the, hang on. This is for the, I'm going to use this to cut the inside, so the piece that goes back in, and then this is a 3-inch, this is the one I want. This is a 3-inch, and it's going to cut the outside, so I've got an old piece of headlight here. For some reason I can't find the sheet metal that I have. Maybe I'm just out. It's been a long time since I've done any sheet metal work, so I might just be out of sheet metal. 18 gauge sheet metal. I have some other stuff, but I don't have the one I want, so whatever. So I'm going to cut the hole with this, the 3-inch, and then I'm going to cut the filler with the 3 1/4. So I got to take this bit out of there because I don't want it leaving a hole. I'm going to see if I can make a patch, then I'm going to cut it out there so that I can move the patch around, get it in the right spot, and then weld it in. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, we've cleaned out the hole, welded up the perimeter, and we've got a little patch. You want to show them the patch, Cecil? Cut that with a hole saw out of a scrap piece of steel. So got a little help in the garage today, Cecil helping me. So anyway, we're going to fit that back up. Cecil's going to fit it back up. Like I said yesterday, we've got the same situation here with the door and the way the panel fits, the gap. Coming back. We'll see. It's 5 minutes till 5, and even though I'm on vacation, I'm heading to my office for probably 4 hours tonight, so I'll put in half a day today, but I didn't have to go to work during the day, which was good. So I had a visitor. I think you probably saw that earlier in the deal. So this is the end of day, what did I say, day 4. Cecil was here to help me. That's my wife's grandfather. He actually used to race motorcycles. He was a Triumph and Ducati, and I can't remember who else. Big motorcycle rider. Raced at Daytona, some other big places. I mean, he's not a fake guy. He's a machinist at TWA, so I trust him to do anything that I have to do on this car. He's just a hell of a good guy to have around when you need to fix something and make it right. So anyway, I couldn't take very many videos today because I had a visitor and I didn't really want to stop him to sit and chit-chat. So we did these holes, and I've got a bike that's kind of in the way on both sides. This is something I'd been really putting off because I didn't know what I was going to do with them. We did them on both sides. Cecil helped me out. So I don't know where my little doodad is. It's up here somewhere amongst the tools, I think. I hope. Obviously it's not. Well, there it is. It's down in the dust. Yuck. It's covered. So anyway, here's our plug. Plug fits in here. Nice. So I'll have to make up some kind of a post stud that goes through there with threads, and then a backing plate that goes back in there that'll clamp this to it. So that we got done on both sides. So I just basically took a hole saw and old section of headlight and cut those out. Let's see, it got buried. Hey man, there's my skateboard. There's the section of headlight with a couple holes in it. So 3-inch 3-inch hole, which worked out well with a 3-inch whizzer wheel. You could stick the whizzer wheel in with a little bit taken off and clean out the hole. So you can see I got a little more body work done back here. Got some paint taken off back here. I did kind of the same thing on the other side, but I'm not going to crawl around there. It's too dusty. So anyway, time to go to the office. Okay, it is 9:02. You can see where I got to today, just past the rear wheel there. I've got a patch here that I went ahead and glassed in, and then just working on the body work here. There was a vertical joint and some horizontal work in here, so I just wanted to get that in one shot rather than working the whole thing at once. I like to take things in small bites, but I actually just got in a little hour bonus session tonight, if that's what you want to call it. Just got back from my second job, I guess I call it. So I got in an hour, and it's now 9 o'clock, so I think I'm going to wrap it up and go hang out with the wife a little bit. So we'll be back in the morning for day number 5.